I may have just discovered your next favorite plugin ever to exist. This plugin gives you huge and epic sounding percussion that you can use for trailers and soundtracks, metal music, anything you can think of. It's huge, it's epic, and it's free. If you're a filmmaker, if you write soundtracks, or if you're just an awesome musician in general, you're definitely going to want to stick around and check this one out because it is exactly as I said. Free, epic, huge, loud, and just awesome. Okay, so I've got my Reaper session opened up here. I have an instance of Contact 8 open, and you can see right here, this is the plugin that I'm talking about today. And there's so much to it that I haven't even fully discovered it, so maybe we'll find something new together here today. It's called Ferrum Free Edition, and I will leave a link down in the description so you can go pick this up for yourself as well and start messing around with it. But this thing has some really incredible sounds, more specifically for trailers. As you can see, it says Ferrum Modern Trailer Percussion, which is something that really interests me because I love making music, even if it's not metal, if it's orchestral, big, epic, you know, for my own filmmaking stuff, making epic trailers or epic music in a film in general. This thing is really amazing. There's so many different things you can do with this. So when you open it up and you're in the basic like Ferrum Free Edition section down here on the bottom left of Contact 8, this is the UI that you're left with. So we have a close in a stereo and mono switch. We've got an arena stage setting here with the reverb, so you can adjust the reverb. You've got a fixed sound setting here, global and fixed room. I'm still not quite sure on all of this stuff here, but I know you can manipulate the sound by moving this microphone around, and to me that's really cool. The playback mode, you can switch from mono, stereo, doubling, and ensemble. We'll get to that in a little bit. You can adjust the width. You can also adjust the velocity curve, which is really nice. You got some other controls here with the start with global and re-trigger modes, attack, hold, decay, sustain, and rel. What's rel? I can't think of that right now, but it's a setting you can mess with nonetheless. You've also got 3 sections to this plugin. So you've got the main section here where you can mess with the placement of the mic and all that fun stuff. Then you've got the rhythm section, which is a pattern looper essentially. So you can make loops of some of these sounds and have those play as like pulses or just again loops for whatever you're working on, which is a really useful thing. So you don't have to punch in every single sound. You can kind of create a pattern here, and there's a lot to it. I mean, you can reset stuff. Crop, I'm not sure exactly what that does. Host grid, there's some built-in preset patterns that you can pick from up here. And this is where you adjust like the velocity of the note. You can add sections in each here to break it up in subdivisions. Again, velocity curve. You can pan stuff. You add filters. You can adjust the pitch, randomize. You can do steps, frequencies, tempo, humanize, all the things. And it's really, really cool. It allows you to do some really creative things, save on power, save time. It's really awesome. And then the last section here, you have effects. So there's a master effects chain that you can add onto this. I haven't messed with this too much, but there's stuff in here that I'm assuming is all default to this. I don't think it's anything like any plugins that I have that it's reading in my VST folder or anything. But you've got a lot of different things here. Distortion, compressor, limiting, transient master, a cabinet, twang, saturation, lo-fi, phaser, tape saturation, which is really good, plate reverb, EQ, convolution. Like there's a lot of effects and you can stack them like crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can stack 7 different effects on here to really hone in your sound within the plugin, which is always nice because it saves on power. You don't need a million other plugins after this in your signal chain for this specific instrument. You can just do it all in the plugin itself. So those are the 3 main pages. Now, enough talk. Let's get into the actual sounds. Hey, so I just want to interrupt your usual programming here for about 10 seconds and let you know that you can become a member and help support this channel. So if that's something that you're interested in, just click the join button down below the video right now and help support the channel. I'll let you guys get back to this really awesome plugin because I want to mess with it more myself. Okay, so we're in the default Ferrum Free Edition thing here. Just set it up as what it is. I'll just double click it again to make sure I reset any changes that I might have made when I was explaining the layout. And here we go. I've got my MIDI keyboard right below me here, and we're going to start. Nice. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Oh. Some drier sounds. Let's go up an octave. Really industrial Foley sounds. Let's go up again. Some kind of bells. Little tinks, like triangle tinks on metal. And that's where it caps out here. So that's a lot of sounds right there, and you can already make some really it's epic. Just imagine a trailer just in a world taken over by guitars. One man will fight to keep his strings from dulling out. This summer, right? Like, and add your orchestras and stuff like that, choirs. That's really epic. Just those lower, like, tribal tom impact things here are my favorite part, because that's what you hear in every trailer ever for anything. Building up all the funness. It's just awesome sounds right here. And there's some other stuff here as well. You can see these presets here. I don't know if they're all too different, but there are different sounds. So we got dry ADSR. I'm guessing this is a lot of the sounds just... Yeah, this is all the sounds without like all the post-processing that we heard before. Dry doubling is weird. So it has a doubling effect, which you know, if I use that on like a Neural DSP plugin with my guitar stuff, that's really nice for filling out a sound when you're practicing and whatnot. But this, I don't know, maybe it works good if you're doubling up the big epic sounds. I don't know. I haven't messed with it too much, but it doubles up. It has a slight delay from left to right to give you that doubling effect. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan on that, I don't think. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. Then we got N3 player, which is... not sure. Oh, that's... okay, so that changed a couple settings on here. Yeah, I don't know. It's. I think it's just different presets for some of those sounds right off the bat, because this has a spread setting and the width. It's a different reverb here, I believe. But then we also have rolls, which is really nice for building up into things. Right? Bam! Then you hit your epic stuff, right? Like that. Duh-duh. Oh. So it's literally all the same sounds you've already heard, but they're just rolled, right? So it's pretty epic. Come on, like that, and this is free, man. And those are rolls long, we got rolls short. It's just... Are you as excited this far as I am? Because it's really amazing, and I love this. Slow attacks, let's check that out. So it's a little more laid back in terms of the impact. right? So there's not so much like attack. It's not a fast attack. It's very slow attack, a little more rounded for whatever you want to use that for. And then I don't know what this is. This is Ferrum-free DE, so heavy punches. Really strong attack. And then massive body. Right? Reverb noise. If you had a use for that. And transients. So, all the transients. So, all of that. It's all the same basic 6 octaves of sounds, right? And I mean, there's 7 sounds per octave. So, you've got 42 different sounds here if you don't include like the roll versions and stuff like that. And again, this is free, so there's no excuse to be like, I don't want it, right? It's cost too much. It doesn't. It costs a little bit of time to download and to mess with, and that's it. Really great sounds right off the bat, and a lot of fun things that you can do. But now let's move over. Let's check out the rhythm section a little bit deeper. Okay, so now we've got the rhythm section here, and if I just like hit play, is it gonna, or if I hold something, I don't think it's gonna do anything. So if I let me see here. If I set this down like this, there it is. Now it's playing the rhythm. Da 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 da. Let's get a triplet in there, shall we? Da da da. Build it up. So if we hold the button, da 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 dun dun da 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 da. Let's do that. Da 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 da. So now I just hold the one key. Yeah, that's a weird one. Let's do like right, and I think, can you add, well, you can shift it left to right, I guess. That's really cool. So you can set up a pattern that you want instead of having to type it out and play it. And you've already got an epic sound. You got random sounds built in here too. So let's, I don't know why you'd want to gallop. That's probably for, here's a trailer basics thing. Yeah, trailer basics, right? It's got some presets in here for you to use. It's a lot of weight, but it makes sense. Dot dot. So like, I mean, like, there's so much here. Trailer fill. What's that, huh? Right, so you could use this if you wanted. You could just find a bunch of these presets here. Trailer buildup. That's half the work done for you right there. And if you like that, you could just straight up use it like that. So we can go and hit record and literally just hold down one key. That's really cool to me, I gotta say. Like in panning, we can pan each hit, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize that. So we'll go this way, and then this way, and this way, and this way. We'll do this way, this way, this way, and that way. So let's just see what that does. That's cool. So again, there's so much processing you can do with these in the plugin itself that you don't have to do outside of it. And the panning and all that makes it really sweet. You can really, really, really hone in like a cool trailer thing here. Now, what I want to figure out is how they added extra beats in here. I'm not sure how they did that, but again, filter. What's the filter? What are we doing with the filter? Didn't mean to do that. Sure, yeah, we can speed up the tempo. Let's slow it down. Let's go halftime. I mean, listen, there's just so much to this. You can adjust, there we go, that's what you can do. You can adjust the pitch so that it's in different, like, I don't know, however you want to do it, right? Just kind of click randomly. Let's just change it up to make, like, the notes slightly different, I guess, and see what it does. Obviously, that's just random all over the place bullshit, but, like, that is an aspect that I was hoping I would figure out in this video, is how to kind of change the pitch and use the different notes and stuff, and that's one way to do it. You can adjust the pitch, you can adjust the filtering if you want, the panning of it, and the steps, like the rhythm and everything. Like, this is just... I'm blown away that this thing is free. So, let's keep our weird rhythm here, right? And let's go to effects. Now, we can just add in something like legacy delay. And not go with that because that makes things very confusing. But let's add some saturation, shall we? Enhance. Drums. Classic. Turn it up. And then let's add some jump. I am so sorry for your ears. That is not what I wanted to do. This is an amp. Oh, that's interesting. So there's like an amp in there. Chorus. Let's add some chorus. I don't know about that, but it's there if you want to do it. What else do we got? Tape saturation. That's always nice. So I'm obviously just destroying the sound, but there's all sorts of effects that you can do. You can pick some really random ones and see what comes out and just do something with it, right? Well, I've destroyed something because now it's just white noise. So that's on me. Oh, lo-fi, that's probably it. I destroyed this. Yeah, I destroyed the sound. There we go. Back to normal. Yeah, so, anyway, this is really epic. I'm going to be working on some, like, epic music with this. I've been doing a lot of orchestra-type music lately for, like, a soundtrack to this imaginary game that's in my head. And just working on that aspect of my musicianship, because I feel like it's nice to broaden out. And I love metal, but I also love epic music soundtracks, like orchestrations, huge sounding, epic, just cool stuff. You know, I like cool music. And this is one of my new favorite plugins I've found ever. And it's free. Like, free. Free. So you have absolutely no excuse. If you want to make your own trailer music, if you want to make your own soundtracks, if you just need some epic drums for something you're working on, you got it. And there's all sorts of things you can do with the sounds. You can make patterns. You can adjust the effects. You can adjust the pitch. You can pan it. You can do everything that you've seen here and more, because I definitely didn't touch on everything. And it's free. Free. So just get it, please. I'll leave a link down in the description. I'll probably leave a link on screen now that I can do that. And guys, if you don't check this out, you're going to regret it, because I have been searching for a plugin like this for a long time. I've been building up my library of orchestral sounds so that I can start doing the whole big epic soundtrack pieces, and I was missing some epic trailer percussion, and I finally found it, and it's free. You can't complain for free. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Stay metal, my friends.